All right, guys, welcome back. So I'm just testing this rig, and I was trying to test it with my Bedini circuit, but it doesn't seem to be working. I think I remember blowing out the transistor. I got to fix it. But yeah, this guy works great. This is one of the um, other Sky coils. It has a drive side and a pickup side. And here's my new platform to hold various coils. As you can see, even on camera, I'm getting a solid light. So this thing is producing a lot of power. And it runs really smooth. I'm surprised. So on camera, it doesn't look like it's going that fast as I look through it through the camera, but it is. It's flying. I should probably put a silver sticker on there to see what kind of RPM I'm getting. I made a little stand so that I can put the circuit on there, but it only worked with the Bedini circuit. I have to make the stand bigger. Yeah, so this guy's working really nice. And so I've been busy too. Um, yeah, this guy works really good. As you guys know, it's been a while since I really posted any kind of video because I was down with the COVID virus. It was brutal, man. It was brutal, but I got through it. But I've been thinking, I'm always thinking about how I can make, let me turn this off, how I can make new pulse motors, what kind of new design. And I remember back in my really early videos, like 15 years ago, I made these pulse motors using PVC. So I decided I'm going to try the same thing. So the first one I printed out was this one, 8 pole. And I made the big mistake on making the holes through holes, which were a nightmare to clean out because you got to put what's called infill in there so it supports it. I got it cleaned out, but I also realized that in doing so, I've created some imbalances, or I could create imbalances when I put the PVC pipe in there. There's no dead stop for it, so I printed out another one. Oops. I printed out another one. This has stops in it. And this is going to be really cool. And so the PVC pipe will come out probably like 4 inches. So it's going to be a nice big one, 8 of them. I also printed out a smaller 4 rotor one. So when I was designing these, it's a lot easier to design through holes than it is dead end holes. I wouldn't say easier, it's lazier because I can just extrude the through hole all the way through. But I didn't take into account how is it going to print. So then I printed out this guy out of my copper filled PLA. So that's going to be really cool. I'm not giving up on the other, the maglev or anything like that. I'm going to see if I can't try a couple more circuits on here. Maybe try the Hall Center, but I want to figure out how to diagnose this guy because it used to work great. I don't know if it's the transistor, the big, what is it, N35. So if you guys know how to diagnose a transistor, just let me know. I mean, I suppose I could look it up on YouTube, but anyway, yeah, here, let's fire this guy up again. Yeah, it's working great. Everything is stationary. This guy can move in and out if I wanted to. Yeah, I could pull it out. I could push it in. Pulling it out seems to speed it up a little bit. Pushing it in. Yeah, pulling it out speeds it up tremendously. That is really weird. I always thought you had to get really close to it. You guys can even hear how much it's spinning up. Yeah, I made these rails so it can pull out and push in. Wow, that is really cool. I'm glad I made this thing so now I can really experiment with it. Anyway, wanted to show you guys that. Let's turn it off before it starts throwing magnets. No, it can't throw magnets. This has a skin on it. Ow, burn, burn, burn. Ow, burn. Yeah, this guy's got a skin. I think it has a skin on it. But yeah, that's the JL94 circuit working great. This is a special coil that he made for me. It has a drive and it has an output, so it's specifically made for outputting uh, current. All right, stay tuned. So here's the Hall circuit. Just experimenting with this setup. I don't have it in its stand because it doesn't fit very well. But it works good. Let's pull it back a little bit. Let's push it forward a little bit. Oops, too close. Pull it back. Raise it up. And this is the coil I made a long time ago that has the metal infused PLA in the center section there, that square that you see. So I really shouldn't be using solid core like that or an iron core because it will heat up the chips. These chips are doing okay. Anyway, I'm really pissed about the Bedini circuit. I mean, I can just replace each of the components one at a time and see how that works. Again, unless one of you guys know an easy way to test the circuit. All right? All right, stay tuned.